Okay, I press go live. We're live. Oh my gosh. Are we on? Can we see people?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to view it. I'm going to try to view it.
Oh, there we go. Slay.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want to pull it up too so I can see the chat.
Can you hear us? No one's here.
Do we like this better? Or do we like the full screen better?
What do you mean? Okay, hi again. Okay, cool. They can see and hear us. Weird.
Yay! We did it. Wow, it only took
Wait, can I
a while. It's fine.
Can I switch my camera? Full screen.
I can make it full, but then it chops us.
Cuz
Is that better?
I forgot there's a lag that makes me feel like dizzy.
I need to mute mine. Okay, I did. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wow, welcome to our end of year tarot tag. We've had this idea. Well, actually, Meg invited me to do this like months ago, and here we are finally. And I have a bunch of decks right here to talk about. Even though I had the shittiest the shittiest tarot year ever, I'm still gonna talk about it. What about you, Meg?
I had a baby, so I've been busy. So also bad tarot year, except for the end. It's been good, and I'm excited. So I don't really remember anything at all, just generally, and definitely don't remember like what decks I was using, if any. So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we could jump in. Do we have any because I feel like we're going to talk about our practice and stuff at the end. Does everyone like my Mighty Duck sweatshirt?
I'm going to ask about it.
I thrifted it like a few years ago. I love it.
Okay. I'm getting a Phillies 1993 World Series t-shirt.
That is cute. I am for that.
I'm probably going to do it. Okay.
I love vintage. Like those are my favorite clothes. Even if they're just like 20 years ago, but I guess because 20 years ago doesn't seem vintage to me.
I feel like I'm coming full circle. Like I used to love t-shirts and jeans when I was younger, and now I'm falling back into that. But I'm also having this thing with t-shirts where I'm like thinking about like my son can wear this later, you know? And I think that's finding stuff that's going to be vintage for him when he's older.
That's super cute. I love that.
So that's what I'm doing.
Cute. Okay. Number 1 is our most used deck of the year. Do you want to start?
No. Thank you though.
Okay, I'll start. I think we should shout out Chanel. So
yes,
this is obviously a tag that Chanel Days started a few years ago. It's super cool. Everyone likes to participate in it. I'm still watching people's videos. The holidays have been really busy, so not just the holidays. I feel like this year has been really busy. I have a confession. So just so you know, if you save things to your watch later list on YouTube, it cuts you off at 5,000. And I know that because it cut me off at 5,000. Yeah. And then I started a second playlist. And so now I have a watch 2 playlist. And then I have another channel. And I have a watch later playlist on that has 1,000 on it. So if I haven't commented or watched your video, it's in the list, okay?
That's like you're telling my story.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how big my list would be if I had a child. Okay, so my most used deck was one that was I had like 2024 intentions, and I wanted to do like a tarot journal and like a practice. Like I think I've mentioned before, Tarot Magpie really inspires me with her practice. I really like the way that she does things with the journal. She has or she used to have like an oracle deck that she would use. Like I think every month she'd switch it. It doesn't matter. She'd write a little bit every day and draw an oracle card, and then also a tarot card. But that was more of like a getting to know the deck. It was less of a personal reading. So it was just pulling a card, reading from the book, kind of getting to know like the flavor of that deck and how it works and stuff. And I was doing that off and on all year, mostly off. But one of the months that I was doing really well was the month I was using the Da Vinci Enigma Tarot, like classic. Love. So this is my most used deck. I'll just show you a couple images. My cats are going crazy. They are. So if you hear anything in the background, it's them. It's kind of bright, huh? Can you see? I don't even know the angle, so I'm like.
No,
do you have this deck?
I do have this deck.
Yeah.
I've never used it.
That is hilarious. It is so deep.
It's beautiful.
And it's deep in like a very like airy, intellectual, spiritual kind of way. I would definitely call this an air deck for sure.
I can see that, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, this
the
is my most.
The backs.
The backs are horrendous.
Yeah, every time I pull it out, I'm like, the fuck. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Someone said, was it you who said that like they all?
Yeah,
you can put them in order.
Yeah, you put them together in the back, and it makes like a mandala or something.
They do a thing. I've never done it. I hate the backs so much.
Who has the room to do that? Like, who's the space to do that?
I don't know. Erin said, what's the guidebook like? The guidebook's incredible. I'll show you really quickly. I mentioned this in a video.
Erin, I love you.
Hi, Erin. We love you. Okay, so for example, I don't know. This will 6 of air. So then you have a key card or keyword, and then you have a quote, and then you have the name. Oh, I cannot do this backwards.
No, it's good.
Good. The name of the sketch that he did, and then you have a background, a soul code, an upright, a reversed, and a disconnected. And they are so deep, and they're not your average like RWS. I mean, it's based on RWS, but it's not just spewing out the same meanings, or the same few words that, oh, think this, this, and this. It really relates to the sketch and really shows like a fresh perspective on the card. And I don't know, I felt like very connected to it. Wait, someone's saying they don't feel good.
I know, I'm reading. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, you've been sick. Oh my gosh, I never get sick, and I got the worst flu of my life like a week before Christmas.
I feel like it's the season for that, right?
I don't
go there and I don't do anything, so I don't get sick.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I never get sick, but I'm gonna blame Eli because he got sick first, and then I got it from him.
That's the only way I get sick is if like someone, like the 2 people that I see get me sick, and I
usually don't.
My boyfriend's sick right now, and I was like, how did you get sick? And he's like, I don't know, it's cold out. And I'm like, that's not how people get sick, dude. Like because when I get sick, I'm like doing the math lady meme thing. I'm like, who did I see like at the grocery store that sneezed, like I'm trying to like in my head see who did it,
Yeah. Okay, that was my most used deck, so you're on.
Okay, mine is probably this one. Wait, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's the Sacred Rose Tarot. It's a mass market. It's in print. This is an out of print version. And my friend gave me this vintage copy for giving birth, which was so nice.
Wow. A push present.
Yeah, a push present when she came to visit me. And it smelled like her too. And she's like, she's Starry Serpent on Instagram. She smells so good, you guys. Anyway.
I love that. Oh my gosh. But I feel like some people would be upset if I like sprayed a deck with my perfume.
It's just like her house.
Oh, like I love that.
Like it just smelled that good. Anyway, I love this deck. I didn't really use the other version as often as I use this one, and it's a really good reader for me. I just think it's beautiful, and the little white book is kind of thothy.
Cool.
I like it, guys.
I'm really into this deck. I've considered getting it a couple times. I think it's on my list.
It's so pretty. Yeah, I don't have much to say.
No, that's fine. Well, I don't think anyone wants to be here for 5 hours.
I do have to put a baby down for a nap at some point. Because there's other ones too that it's like deck pairing. And so this deck, but with I've talked about this a million times, the Poesis Oracle. I can't say the name of that deck. Please tell me how to say it.
Thea's like tuning in from work. Love you. Love that.
Hi, Thea. those two are my favorite, but I can't find that one. I wish you guys could see how crazy everything is. I could show you, but I'm not going to actually. I'm in a little closet.
Okay, so now that I think we should go back and forth. So I think that you should start with least used deck.
Oh, okay. Well, I have like 600 tarot decks and I had a baby. So I think on mine I wrote down the deck I didn't use at all or the least used. There's so many decks I didn't use.
Yeah, no, same.
Like,
this was that kind of year for me.
Like the decks that I did use would be easier to show. Like I could
I know.
and be like, I remember using all of these decks, but the rest are like I'm sitting here. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I just picked one. I just picked one that's a fan favorite that people want to see. That's what I did.
Yeah. Oh, I did that too, but then I was like, wait, people have been showing this deck so much lately, and I picked the Ancient Feminine Wisdom. Whoops. Goddess and Heroines deck.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Like tons of people have been showing this lately, so I was like,
really?
Yeah, I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it a lot.
Marlena said, wait, someone said just wait until your baby's in preschool and he gives you all the bugs. And then Marlena said that what you just said sounds like a movie title, 600 tarot decks and a baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Nova.
I don't know. I didn't use this one. And this is a deck that I would sometimes probably use at least a few times a year. So
yeah.
I also love her art, and I used both of her other decks a lot this year, which I was really excited about. Spiral Tarot is one of my favorites of the year also, I would say.
I had Spiral Tarot for a long time and I got rid of it because I could not stand the borders. But then I got Celestial Tarot. I think it was your recommendation that I get that. And then that has like the light blue borders and I love it. Like it's just as tacky and I love it so much.
I love it. I love this deck. Wow, so pretty. Okay. I didn't use it at all. Oh, okay.
This is one I just discussed recently. I think in my tarot collection 5 video, I also just posted 6, I think yesterday or the day before, ? Anyway, this was in one of those recent ones. It's the Kitten Nugget.
Oh my God, I love that deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're bringing it up. What the heck?
And like I don't use it, and then I like think, oh, I should get rid of it, and then I open it and I go, no, I shouldn't.
You should never get rid of that deck ever, even if it's don't ever do it.
Look at the dips. This is the book.
It's so cute.
Okay, so I'll just show you a couple cards. Yeah, I didn't use this at all this year, but I am thinking like the reason I talk about reading for other people a lot or reading at parties is because that's a lot of what I've done in the past. Yeah. And so I always look at decks that I feel like would be really good for so cute for reading at parties. I feel like this would work.
Is this one out of print?
It was a Kickstarter. So yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
And also I apologize if my camera is bad, but I could not make the settings any better. I'm using like not the newest computer. I just love all the condiments too. And like the red cups.
I love a lot of sauces.
Is that not so cute? The 3 of Cups. Oh, are you a sauce girl? I'm a major sauce girl.
Yeah. I want variety. I want options.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this is the Kitten Nugget. If you haven't seen it, you're welcome.
Sad.
Wait, oh my God, this 8 of Swords.
Oh my God. So
okay. Yeah, that's my least used. But I feel like I could figure out ways. Actually, and I picked this as least used because I think the only time I ever used it was when I got it. Maybe I did like a 3-card pull, maybe. So this is like a never used.
I mean, I like don't feel bad about that. Like I have tons of decks that I like kind of never used and I could care less. Like, I don't care.
I love it. So cute.
That's the back?
It's just like a little jewel. Like,
yeah.
And then like the holographic, like
was that
so
the cat?
cute. What?
The knocking sound, was that the cat?
Yes, it's the cat. I got these new chairs on Facebook Marketplace, and they're Italian vintage chairs. They're not in the best condition, but they look cool still. And like they have these big cushions. I'll send a picture later.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put it in like the community post to see if anyone likes them. But the cats are like really into like, you know, scratching them, which is so fun for me.
Yeah, that's why you can't have nice things, because the cat.
I know. I refuse to not have nice things, though. You know this?
Yeah.
Okay. Tarot Geek said that I need another cat deck. Never, but it is so sweet. Yeah.
But is it a cat deck or is it a food deck? You know?
Oh my God. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is a video on my food decks, because I realized I've like acquired a lot of food decks this year, and that I have a deep love for food decks. And so if you know of any good food decks that you haven't seen on my channel, like I'm taking recommendations because I love them so much.
I love food illustrations since I was a child.
Oh my gosh. I'm realizing I do too.
I also love a deck with a lot of pink and red. Like the
Me too.
Tarot and the is it the Dreaming Way? No, not Dreaming Way. The other Dreaming deck. I don't remember. There's not that many.
Of red and pink.
Yeah.
Well, I know one you hated.
Which one?
The Crimson Hysteria.
That's just red though, right?
Well, it's like different tones of red, and they have like magenta, and like there's pinks in there too.
I do hate that deck.
I know.
I really don't like that one. I got rid of it.
But I almost did, and I just can't. I like it.
It's just that there's so much white space.
I almost did a VR to your video talking about it, agreeing with everything you said, and then like also being like, that's also why I love it. Let's see. Crescent Dream said Magic Pantry Tarot is nice.
I was looking at that one. I almost backed it on Kickstarter. It wasn't a good time, so I didn't.
Yeah. And then Marlena said there's a mass market food deck. I think will look into it.
The Food Fortunes or something, because I've been forever, and it's one of those decks where you like look at it forever and you're like, I don't know, and then it slowly goes away and you're like, whoops.
Yeah. Cook's Tarot, the Cook's Tarot by Red Feather, Nova said. I need to look at these. Okay, this is good to know. What's your most recent? Should I start with that then?
Yeah.
Okay, I picked two for this. They came the same day. They came just the other day. I asked for this for Christmas and no one got it for me, so I just got it for myself. I got the Noetic Oracular.
I just used that last night. I love that deck.
Yeah. This is a Meg deck. Meg and I have like a lot of overlap when it comes to our taste, and then a lot of not overlap.
That's true also.
I feel like you're less, I mean, I know you're very particular, but I feel like you are less particular than me. Like you're less, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really it's like, and almost anything that you like, I might like almost.
There's so much to choose from. So yeah.
Yeah. So this is the Noetic Oracular. These are the backs.
I'm sure Johnny told me about this deck.
Really? Oh, that doesn't surprise you.
I've said this before. Sometimes Johnny, I swear, she's like showing me a deck, so I'll buy it and then like show more of it so she can see more of it before she decides if she wants to buy it, because she knows I'll do it.
Yeah. It's amazing. This is one of my favorite cards I've seen in a really long time.
I really like this deck a lot. I was seriously just using it last night.
I love this card.
Okay.
There's another one.
Wait, which one? I missed it.
Oh, the study card.
Yeah, I like it. Hold on. It's right here. I'm going to pull it out too. We can look at it together.
Yeah, it's like so good. Hi, Julie. Jackie.
I got this one and this one last night.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to see what my favorites are.
They're all so good. This one, come on.
They're very good. Yeah.
I feel like I should say the name, like the title, not just like
Ooh,
this.
I really like the simplicity of this birth card too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's just like a weird ass deck, you guys. Oh, here's a Godzilla. I really should show Eli this. He would like this. Oh yeah, your camera is way better than my camera, by the way.
Well, that's because I got a new phone when I had a baby, because I was like, I'm gonna take so many pictures of my beautiful baby.
Maybe next time I'll use my phone instead of my computer. It's just easy to like see the screen and everything.
Yeah.
And then the other deck that came in on the same day, so that's why I'm doing both, is I just randomly saw this on Etsy and it was just an immediate, it was like no questions asked, is the Fika playing cards. Has anyone seen this?
No.
55 works of art. It's all like pastries, desserts. It's like coffee. So Fika, okay, hold on. It says on here. It's just really interesting. Fika is the Swedish tradition involving coffee or tea, baked treats, and good company. One can fika at a cafe or home where freshly baked pastries are served with pleasure. According to some, the word fika comes from a time when coffee was illegal, and so the syllables were reversed to refer to coffee in code. We are pleased to serve this tasty fika, watercolors by Jan Padover, for your enjoyment. Is that not so cool?
I don't think I like the word fika though.
Yeah, it's like, kind of gross.
It's like,
okay, but like,
it's, what's the thing where people like eat like dirt? What is that called? That's making me think of that. This is really cute though.
Is this not? Let me find. There's like a princess cake one. Hold on. Oh yeah, here's like meringue. All the titles are in like Swedish though.
That is
Tarot Geek was like,
Laura says that is called Pika. It's Pika, right? That's why I keep thinking of it when you say Pika.
It's they did like the phonetics. Look, hold on. Wait.
I love it. I think pastries are my favorite food illustration.
I want to find my favorite one, which is, I think it's like the princess cake, because I've only seen that like on YouTube. Because who around here is making a princess cake? Is that not the cutest?
I love that. What's a princess cake? Like,
it's like a traditional, I don't know if it's specifically Swedish, but it's like a Scandinavian cake.
I watch so much Great British show. I should know.
Oh my gosh. I got Eli obsessed with Great British Baking Show like late in the game, but we're on it. I've watched a few seasons and we're just catching up. We just finished the most recent. Okay, so I got these at IKEA. Have you ever had these?
No. What is that?
You can buy them at IKEA. They're like a rolled kind of pastry on the outside, and then it's like a pistachio paste kind of on the inside. I think it's pistachio. It might be almond.
Is it any IKEA or the one by you? Because
no, it's any.
I live in the Midwest, okay?
It's any IKEA, and they're frozen, and then they're dipped in chocolate on the sides, and you keep them in the freezer.
Okay.
They're very good.
I have to tell the person who goes to IKEA to get some next time. I won't eat them, but I can watch him eat them.
Anyway, these are cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, last one. Isn't it so cute?
Julie says we have to move on because she's getting hungry.
Okay, sorry, Julie. Anyway. Oh, Pika.
Get a snack.
Everyone's saying Pika, which is so funny because it says Fika on this card.
They're saying Pika because I said like what's the thing when you eat dirt? Because that's what Pika was. Okay. I'm like, I don't like this word.
Yes, I love Noel. He's like my favorite part of Bake Off. Except for also I love Paul Hollywood too.
I feel like they're amazing. Actually, okay, if we're going to talk about this real quick. I read an article. I was reading I don't know what I was looking for, but I was like Googling some Great British Baking Show info or something. And then I found an article that was like written by some Zoomer. And they were like, these judges are out of touch and they need new judges. And I got so mad. I was like, I love Prue. How dare you? Like, I was freaking out.
She's saying hi. No, I think like it being kind of dated is what's like charming about it. No?
I don't even, well, it's like British, you know?
Yeah, like what?
But also I think that they're, I don't think it is dated. I think that the person who's writing the article, it just seemed like they didn't understand some of the lingo because it was like an American Zoomer writing it, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, it's like British mainstream.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not the same. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are my most recent. What's your most recent?
Well, I did film a whole video. So I'm not going to show all of them because it was my birthday month and also Christmas. So I did get quite a few decks.
Oh yeah, I'm filming a haul. Like if
Yeah.
you see behind me, wait, this way. That's only like not even half. So
Yeah,
I just included my very latest, like what was the last day I received a package.
Oh, yeah. I think it would be this one for sure. It's the I Ching cards. Here. That's the better side.
Cute.
They're like paper.
Oh wait, okay, so Kristen Louise Tarot said it's pronounced pica.
Oh, okay. That's helpful. Thank you. Yeah, so this is it has like cards in the back, how to throw the coins and how to read it, and then there's like notes.
Cool.
I haven't looked, I've just like looked through it. Here we go. So it has all this information, which is cool, and then the cards. And so my sort of preference, I think I talked about this in the video, my preference for I Ching cards is to have one that's going to be like this, because I don't, know.
Yeah.
And so on the back, it has all this information. So I like one that is like aesthetically appealing, which there's one I Ching deck that I like. And then there's another one that I've been using sort of in this way along with that one. But this one I like a lot more. So
I like this so much better than like a book. Not that I wouldn't read a book and that it wouldn't have more like in-depth information, but this is like a flashcard.
Yeah, it's like it's more contained too. I feel like it's helpful.
Yeah.
And I read through some of this information and like this, okay, where is it? The way that this is, one time a acupuncturist like taught me how to use like the trigrams and like addition to diagnose people in TCM, and I was like, what? So
wow.
I think it's also interesting to like try to use that in that way. But anyway, this is one of the newer decks that I have, and I'll show another one too, but this one's maybe not like super aesthetically appealing, but I really think it's cool. And the paper is really bad. It's not coated. So as you all know, my hands are so sweaty and I'm going to destroy.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God. It's a real problem. So I can't use this ever in the other times of year. Okay, so I got a bunch of decks. Which other one should I show? Should I show the gourmet tarot and just really make Julie like have to go get a snack?
Yay!
No.
You got the gourmet tarot?
Yeah, I'm not going to show it, but yeah, I did. Rose Bay saw it on Etsy and linked me because she's an angel. So I was able to get it for like a normal.
She is an angel.
Which is amazing. A lot of new decks. Oh, I know which one I wanted to show. This one. Oh, they all fell out. Okay,
no.
Hold on one sec. This is the Tarot of Imagination. It's the Ferenc Pinter like older deck.
Okay.
And I love that newer mass market one. The cardstock's really tough on that. And this one's
Ooh, I love that first card.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his artwork so much. And I've been wanting this deck for a long time. And it's out of print. So sometimes it's
sorry if you can hear sirens. Sorry.
It's okay. But the art in this one, I think I did watch a comparison video maybe, or I watched a few videos of this deck and flip through and then flip throughs of the other ones to sort of compare. They are different. And the book is very messed up and weird. Like it doesn't, I don't know, it's very strange.
I love the vintage like look of this deck. Even just the borders and everything.
Which is why like his painting and stuff. I don't know. I love it. There's some that are they're so crazy. Let me find them.
I almost like this better.
I mean, I think I like them both. That's the thing.
Yeah. The newer one doesn't have those purples.
It doesn't the cardstock is really, really like really stiff too.
Really?
And that's sort of the issue that I have with using it a lot. But look at this.
Oh my gosh, wow.
did get a knockoff of that one. So it's travel size and tiny. Look at this. Crazy.
Oh my God. Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah. I love
Where'd
this
you
stuff.
find this one? Online?
I got it on eBay.
Okay.
But it wasn't very expensive. This one's also really cool. I'd been hemming and hawing and like looking at it for, I don't know, a really long time. At least the whole year. Look at this.
Aaron doesn't like the snot-nosed man, and Marlena loves him.
The snot-nosed man is the hanged man, and he's the same one in the new version too. So
yeah. I have the newer one.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I like that deck. I just wish you could do a side-by-side. I will do a side-by-side with the new one. I promise. I want to.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
But yeah, I got it on eBay. It wasn't that expensive. Along with the I Ching cards that I got, those weren't. So the reason I got that one is because someone I'm in a Discord group with, has nothing to do with tarot at all. It's just like, I don't know, people. And everyone was like talking about what they got for Christmas, and someone got that, and then I was like, "What is this?" And then I got it also. So silly.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm just saying hi to people.
No,
okay.
I'm done. And then I go next and I say, deck style.
Yeah.
Wow, I have an answer for this.
Yay, because I don't know what style isn't Meg's style. Well, I do, because I've seen you talk major shit on decks before, which I love.
Okay, I love this deck, you guys. Did I already talk about this? It's the Oracle of Pluto.
No, I haven't even seen that.
Okay, it's a mass market deck. It was like $15. Someone I know on Instagram that like is a reader, and they don't own that many decks. They were showing this because a friend.
Oh my God, I love those backs.
So it's like one of these annoying, like weird ones. And oh my God. Okay. Look how weird, you guys. This is not my style. I've been getting really into mass market decks lately because of doing the tarot club thing. So because when I go to tarot club, I don't really bring like my out of print decks or more expensive ones. And so I end up, for several hours a week doing tarot with a bunch of people using mass market decks. And this is one that I just really, really like so much. And it's
really beautiful.
I don't think it's my style at all, but it's like it's hand
No.
puppets or like hand shadow puppets.
Yeah, that's wild.
And it's a really good reader. I don't know. It's so weird. I had this really bad experience in December, and I kept pulling this card over and over in this deck, and I was like, what does that mean? And then I found out what it meant, and it sucked.
Oh no.
But it's so good. I really like this deck. Does anyone else have this deck?
I've literally never seen it before. It's really pretty though.
I really like it. Was only $15, so I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And then I want to learn how to do the hand, shadow puppets.
Oh, I love this one.
Blow the baby's mind,
So what's the guidebook like? Because it doesn't have any keywords on it.
The guidebook's pretty good. And then the thing so I didn't see like the contents page first. So it just had this page, like the cards, and they're all in like a weird order. And so I when I was using it, I had to like find them. It was really dumb.
Yeah, that is weird.
And I figured this out that there is a contents page. I don't know, it's good. It has meanings and then a little write up and then further reflection. I don't know. I like it. I like it so much. I was using this every day.
Tarot Geek said she has it, and she thinks she saw it on Chanel's channel. And Marlena says shadow puppets used to scare her. Trio of Witches says she needs keywords. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. I
don't need keywords if I'm only pulling one, and I'm like, I don't mind using the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm reading for other people, I do have that feeling a little bit where I'm like, if I'm looking in the book, I'm a fraud and a loser or something. Like I do have
I only feel that way. I do feel that way, but only with tarot. With Oracle, I'm like, this is an Oracle deck. Like it has its own whole world that I have not learned.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Have issues with imposter syndrome, I guess. But like, I don't know.
Well, same.
I love this. Look at the cardinal. I like it.
Wow.
And then this one also, you can't really bring your, like if you were like, I have an association with a hippo, like it's different in the book. At least how I would imagine those things to be.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Cool.
But this is not my normal style.
No.
As you can see.
That was a good one.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. I pulled 2. I don't remember where I saw this. Someone please remind me, because I know that I'm not the only one that saw this video, but someone posted a video with this deck and the Dinosaur Marseille paired together, and it looked so cool. It's the Goblin Market Tarot. There's something like the inner child in me, which is weird because me as a child would not love this deck either. Like it's not like I was like into Marie Antoinette when I was a child, you know? And maybe like the fanciful part of this deck is what I like. I really love the 4 corners, and I love the banner, and the fact that like the image is like in a wreath. It reminds me of kind of like a cameo or something. I love that it's like whimsical and fanciful.
I feel like this is kind of your style though.
Good. I'm glad that you think so, because I was like, what am I doing? Like,
no,
I
think it is.
Like, I think that the illustration style is a little crude for like what I usually like. You know, it's not as like refined. But I just thought I was just so like charmed. I don't know, by it when I saw it. I think it's really cute.
Joniki's asking if the Dinosaur Marseille is out of print, and I'm sad to say I think it is. Every time I'm reminded of the deck, I look for it, and it's always out of print. So sad.
Oh, I'm glad that I make you like the deck more. People do that to me too. When I like think I don't like a deck, and then I see someone else feature it on their channel, and I'm like, I do like that.
It's helpful to gain perspective, like have a different perspective on something, new eye.
Yeah. So that's the first one. The second one is a Kickstarter I just received, and it was pretty affordable, and I was kind of, it says US Star Wheel Games Systems. Weird. I was kind of hesitant because it was like really affordable, but it looked like it was.
The Dinosaur Marseille is taking pre-orders for second printing.
Oh, just ordered it.
Amazing.
Cute.
Okay, what's next? Sorry.
Oh, so it's the Forest Spirit imprint. Has anyone seen this? Did anyone back this? It's doing the most. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like the box is 3D.
Oh, weird. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's like 3D, and then
oh, whoa. Okay.
You saw it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen, not my phone.
Oh yeah, because it's like camera looks kind of better on there.
It's lagged.
It has like this really pretty, like, I don't even know how you describe this foiling.
Green,
kind of like hollow. Oh. It has like texture in.
Yeah, like little speckles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this one is my style in a sense, and then not in another sense. So I'm trying to get this in the middle. It is okay, this is a perfect example. Like, this is not my style. You know what this reminds me of? It makes me think like Waves of Your Soul, like that Maureen would really like this. It's very like Fae, Japanese. I don't know if it's Japanese, but very like, I don't know, adventure, anime, fantasy.
Yeah, like
the anime part I do like. because it's giving kind of like Studio Ghibli a little bit. But then when it gets more like Fae, then it kind of loses me.
Yeah.
But I went through it and like I really like the minors. I've been having this thing lately where I don't really like the majors. They're not like doing enough. But the minors have been hitting like really well. I'm gonna see if I can find. I'm really sorry that my camera sucks so hard right now. Oh, here's like a fun nighttime one.
I really like this. This is really pretty. It's like,
right?
something like kind of cozy about it too.
Yes, and I'm really into that right now. I'm like really into cozy. I think we just all need it, you know? This Queen of Cups is sweet. Does anyone else have this? Did anyone back this?
Tarot Geek did. Is this? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'll show you one more and then I'll get out of here.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that cute?
I really like this.
Yeah. Okay. So Forced Imprint. So I feel like this one's a half and half. Like I feel like there's a reason I was drawn to it. And then the other half of me is like, it's a little further into that world than I usually go, I guess. Okay. So
I think it is. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that assessment. I do. A little deeper into the woods.
Yeah, it's like exactly like when we were doing like high fae, like that's not really.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but it's like not my personality. Like but then like the animation style like helps it out, and I think it's more just like the forest cozy vibes of the minors rather than like the courts that have like these really fancy looking fairy people, you know. And I like fairies. That's just not my brand of fairy. You know, I'm more of like a Rackham fairy person.
Agree. Yeah.
Okay, so the next prompt is your favorite deck pairing. I have I have 3 decks, but it's just paired with this. I have 2 decks, but it's paired with this. Love Oracle of Eden. The best oracle ever. It is kind of Shadowscapes Goes anime, that last one.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, anyway. Love Oracle of Eden. We know it. We love it.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't see this deck very often. Like, I think that you have this and Rosebay has this.
Rosebay has it. I've seen other people do walkthroughs of it. So
I haven't been watching a lot of stuff.
I know. I know. I haven't either.
No, because I no screen time under the age of 2, so I'm limiting.
I get it. Okay, so this is the deck. This is the deck that I've been pairing with, and then obviously the deck that I've been pairing it with is. Let me see if I can get a good one. Sistine.
Yes. Amazing. Sistine. Deck of the year.
Right?
Amazing.
Let me see. Sistine. Look at the color combos like matching today.
Nice.
Okay, so then there was a second deck that I've been pairing with this Oracle, and it's another deck I've been obsessed with, which is the.
I can get this Oracle.
It's so good, which is the Naked Truth, or the Naked Truth. Is that not gorgeous?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Naked Truth is I want that one. You did a video that I loved. What was that video with that one? Comparing
yeah,
them?
I compared the Naked Truth, what was the one? What was it? Venus? The Aphrodite.
Yeah, Aphrodite.
And the
oh my god.
The one by Mustafa. It wasn't the Naked Truth. It was the
Naked Truth. That's the one. I have to write it down. That after this, I need to look into the Dinosaur Marseille pre-order, and also Naked Truth.
Like these go so well.
They go so well. Wait, what was the oracle again?
The oracle is the Love Oracle of Eden. They also did the they have like an African tarot that's really gorgeous too that I kind of want. You have that one?
Yeah, isn't it like just an RWS? Wait.
No, it's not just called African tarot. It's called
Find. Wait. Tazama?
Yes.
Yeah, I do have that one. It is beautiful. Yeah.
Satu, I'm literally pairing Love Oracle of Eden and Naked Truth right now. Isn't it so good?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have the Naked Truth, but the Baroque. Okay, so what's the third one I'm not thinking of? I can't remember. I did pair 3 though. Sorry for the horns.
It feels like we're in a parade.
Downtown LA, baby.
So fun.
Okay, those are mine. What my pairings? What are your pairings?
Okay, so earlier in the year, I was pairing. I can't remember, Mother Witch with like Thea's tarot. I loved that so much, and then the Sacred Rose tarot with the one oracle I already mentioned. But lately, I've been pairing these 2 decks together. So that's what I'm gonna tell you about. The Messenger Oracle, this is the older version. I am contemplating getting the newer version. Sorry, I have to shuffle them. That's just, you know how it is. You pull out some cards, you have to shuffle them. I'm contemplating getting the newer version that doesn't have borders because there's a second deck that she has that
of this oracle?
It's a second deck that is the same size and like everything like that. So then you can combine them to make a bigger oracle.
Okay, wait, pause. I'm just reading the comments. Ruby says
yeah, the Tazama.
Yeah, wait. Oh yeah, Green Eye Tarot says cannot wait for Lacrimosa. I can't even begin to talk about Lacrimosa. I think that's gonna be like the deck for me for 2025. I'm very excited. I still want Mother Witch. Good. I've always wanted Mother Witch. I just never got it because of the price.
Should I show?
Yeah, you should. And
sorry, my box shadow.
Oh, you're fine. I think that this year was really Kickstarter heavy for me. So like my money was going to that rather than this one. But I really have always wanted this one. And every time you've shown it or Joniki's shown it, like it's
so good.
It calls.
I was really skeptical about it and about getting it, but I got it secondhand from someone in the States.
Nice.
And this was before I saw that you can get it on some like indie seller sites or like small business sites.
Yes, I go to House Switch. Is that the US? I think that's a US site.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I mean, they're just like the colors, like everything about it. I really, and the book is good. It's just been a really good reader too.
It's very zine. Like it reminds me of a zine.
Yeah, for sure. I also I was pairing it with so much at the beginning of when I started using tarot again this year. And I don't know. It's been an important deck this year for sure. And the pairings were amazing, but I don't remember because I have bomb brain or whatever, and, other stuff. But yeah, I really love this deck. And even if I did remember the pairings, I don't have those decks out. I was trying to find Thea's tarot to pair with it, but I just moved all my decks into this space not that long ago. And so things are kind of not organized as well as I would like them to be. But anyway, this pairing I've been using lately where I just do like 3. I don't know if I can even fit 3. And this deck is probably also maybe fits into like, I don't know, not my style.
It's super cute though.
I think it might be my style and that it's like corny.
Yeah.
And I like it.
I love that that's your style.
I really like this. And then I've been pairing it with the CC33. I don't know. It doesn't like just the that they've given.
It's crafty. It feels crafty.
Yeah, I don't know. the December sucked so fucking much, and I just needed like this only, you know, like
I love the CC33, but it is like nowhere to be found.
I know. If she put it back up, I'd buy like 4 copies or something. I feel like my favorite, which is one of my favorite Oracle decks.
If she put it back up, you should just get like a dozen and then just invoice all your friends. So
yeah, that's true. I'll do that. I mean, that's the thing is like, sometimes people are like, should I get this? And I'm like, well, if you can afford to do it, a lot of the times it's not hard to get rid of, you know? So
yeah.
That would be one that I feel like would not be difficult to pass along. But I just really love this deck.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But speaking of this deck, the person, Aquamarie, what's her name? Oh my God, I talk to her online sometimes and I don't know her name.
Oh.
Aquamarie, she's making an Oracle deck now.
I saw that.
I feel like it's sort of in this realm. And the Adapt Tarot creator, is she making another tarot deck? No, she's making an Oracle deck. And then I think Telesma, she's making another tarot deck. Crazy, you guys. We're so lucky. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what is happening.
That is very exciting.
Okay. Anyway, this is my pairing lately that I've been using.
What's Aquamarie's Instagram handle?
I don't know. I will send it to you.
We can put it. Also, I meant to tag Chanel in my Instagram post, and I was like, you know how Chanel changed her channel name?
She doesn't have an Instagram, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was like, does she not have an Instagram? Because
I couldn't find it. So cool.
Too cool.
Oh, and a tarot deck from the creator of the Runner of the Sun Oracle. Yes, Johnny Key. Wow. You guys.
No way.
We're just going to be 2025.
Yeah, Witches is like 2025 is going to be so high buy for me. I'm like, please don't. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but like so regrettably. Like I don't want to.
Like seeing the like New Year posts on like the Facebook like tarot groups and stuff, and people are like, is everyone gonna try to like buy less or like, you know, a no buy year? And everyone's like, maybe like a soft low buy.
Oh my gosh, I want to do a no buy.
I'm gonna do the low buy, but the low buy is just only things I really, really want. No, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So I filmed a video about, I think it was a collection video, and I talked about my Yonasa Yaus, which was, I think, like the 5th edition. And I said I wanted 7th edition, but I meant I wanted the 8th edition, but I had missed the pre-order. And then literally like a few days later, I get like notifications on my phone for Yonasa like posting on her stories on Instagram. And I saw she posted on her story and they were up for purchase on her website again, like not a pre-order. And I just like, I have to do it because they only get more expensive. Like, you know? And so I was like, I love this color scheme more than any of the other ones. Yeah. And I think so it's on its way, but I'm really happy with having the 5th, which is like the classic original, you know, color scheme. And then the 8th. I'm just missing the stunning 7th edition because I have stunning 1 and stunning 3. I would like stunning 2, or not 7th edition, the 4th edition. I think every stunning edition I've liked and want because I'm greedy.
Yeah, I feel like with those ones, it's also a thing like if you can afford it and you're not like sure, it's like a good thing to just, I mean, you can just get it and then get rid of it really easily. Like if one comes out that's like one that you like better, you know?
Yeah.
Also,
wait, oh my gosh.
Talk about this.
Wait.
The creator of the Light Tarot.
Go.
Order for a new tarot on her Etsy. I posted this in the Discord. It's really, I'm gonna get it. It's kind of expensive, but it's so beautiful. I think they look like those fiber optic flower lamps that I had when I was a child.
Really?
Yeah, I really like it. It's amazing.
Send me the link.
I will. Well, it's in the Discord. It's in the decks.
Oh, okay. I'll find it.
We were talking about it.
Laura said, I'm still deciding whether 2025 will be low buy, soft low buy. Oh, that's what you were saying. Soft low buy. Everyone's
Like
gonna be a
$7
soft.
stuff.
What the fuck is a soft low buy? Is that just like
That's what I
regular
said.
buy? Like,
Yeah, like soft low buy is like, yeah, it's like a low buy, but you're like, I'm not. I'm having grace with myself.
right?
I'm
um,
being a soft. Okay, so there's like a New Year's thing, like hard 75 or 75 hard.
aspirational.
Yeah,
Sorry.
aspirational low buy, perfect. But the 75 hard is like you pick like you do these 6 things every day for 75 days to create a new
Right.
thing. And I'm doing like a soft version of that where I just pick 2 of the 5 things to do every day.
Yeah, 75 soft, 75 hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green-eyed tarot. I use the same decks all the time. I'd love to have all the decks, but no space and limited funds. I know I'm running out of space, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. There was somebody that said, oh, Miss Abyss, yesterday I paid $7 for a dozen eggs. It's going to be a low by year. I don't know where you live, but it is at least $10 for eggs where I live. So I don't know. That $7 for eggs is pretty good, depending on what kind of eggs you get. I do pasture raised eggs, so mine are expensive.
I do have to buy eggs for my baby. He eats them sometimes, which is really cute.
Oh.
But I don't eat eggs, unfortunately. So
I'm weird with eggs.
So annoying. I spend way too much money on groceries and I don't really, it's like, okay. Oh my God, I'm so annoying. I just like don't know how much things cost. And then when I look, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like gas, when people are like, gas is this much, I've never in my entire life known like what is high or low for like a gas price because I just don't remember like to compare.
Gas where I'm at fluctuates a lot, but like I go to the cheapy gas station, which probably isn't good for my car, but
I just always, I'm like, I have $10. I put $10 in until I don't, and I don't pay attention to what that means. You know?
But you like rarely drive, right?
It's true. I don't really drive often, but also it's making me think of like the only thing that I did. I used to be a smoker. But when cigarette prices go up, that I would fucking notice, you know?
Yeah. In Hawaii, a carton of eggs is $15, $10 to $12 in Eugene. Yeah, it's like 10 to 12 here. Maybe lower for like the yucky.
Yeah, Laura says, I assume soft low buy is I'm not giving myself a firm number, but I'm solidly on a budget as I just had to replace my vehicle. Yeah, that's what I feel too. Like I'm giving myself space and wiggle room, but I'm also being mindful of having a child.
Yeah. Do you want to start with deck mod or accessory? I have both, and my cat is meowing at the door, so I'm gonna grab her, and you can start with that prompt. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's true. Okay. I just have to look around. No, I know what I want to do. What I want to do is talk about how Johnny came to my house and taught me how to sew a tarot bag. Well, she taught the person I live with, us together.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't have that bag that we made, but I have a different Johnny Key bag that I can show because I don't know where that one is right now.
Okay.
It's around a deck. But yeah, fun. So I know I tried to make bags since then, but every single time I've done it, I've forgotten a certain step. Because that's how my brain works. So it's a collaborative effort. The person I live with, we have to do it together. And I do want to make more bags because I have a lot of fabric. But this is a Johnny Key bag. It's beautiful.
That is so pretty.
I know, this one's really pretty.
I love Johnny Key's bags. I need to get one.
Me too. Oh, this deck's in here. I think this fits really well. That's so pretty. Wow. Amazing.
Love it. Oh, she let me hold her for a second and now she wants to go.
She's so cute.
This is Olive.
Dude, that's how my baby is. He's like crawling and moving around so much. And I'm like, I just want to hold you. I'm like, come back.
She like doesn't mind us holding her. She just gets restless sometimes, but we got her at 2 weeks and she kind of lived on our chest. So she's pretty comfortable with being held, but she wants to go outside and be a slut because she's in heat. So
oh my God. I don't think I have any more bags, but I guess I should have brought up my the bags that I failed and then had Johnny tell me what I did wrong in the chat.
She says she believes in you.
Yeah, I know. We can do it. It's just hard. There's also not a lot of time, so.
Do you have a deck mod that you want to share or no?
No, I haven't had time to do that this year. And I do have I have your old copy right here. I think this is it.
Can I give you something that was modded?
No. Well, here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, my old copy. Yeah. Oh, guess what?
Is that your mod?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can just show them at the same time then.
Okay.
Mine's not modded. This is one that I want to trim.
That's the one that I chopped or I trimmed and I hated it and I cried.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it small. I'm gonna trim all the red off at some point. I have a different copy that's just normal, but I wanted an opportunity to trim off the red and see how different it feels, because I feel like it's gonna feel different without the red.
Oh, 100%. I agree. Mine is a mod.
Yeah, Erin, she does have a tutorial video. I know.
She's like, you can do it.
Oh wow, that red is so good. Sorry, I'm looking at it.
Isn't it beautiful?
Amazing.
I did not do this. Any mod that I own, I have a few modded decks, and
wow,
my cat won't. Oh, thank you, baby. Is that not just gorgeous? And it's like the perfect proportions. I was saying any mod that I own is like a secondhand that someone else has modded for me.
Modding's hard. It's so hard. I don't have the patience to do it, and I don't do a good job. But most of the time, I don't care.
I don't either, and I don't care. I just want. I'll happily purchase a modded deck.
I think.
So that's my mod.
When I mod this one, finally, eventually, I think I want to. Okay, Kasha at Tarot Map. When she had this deck, like she did it in blue, and I remember people like being jokingly like big haters about it to her. I actually really like it.
Oh yeah.
I think when it's fully trimmed, I might do like a really bright blue like that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
I love blue and red together. Like I think that's really sweet.
Feels like a little watery too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would also. Meg in the chat says I will pay money to someone to mod my decks. Yes, I will too. Like not a lot, because
I will too.
If it's a specific and good, like if I'm like, okay, I love this deck, but it needs to be this way, I would. It's like tailoring your clothes, Some
people are so good at it. Like so good. I am not one of those people, but I'm not a crafty person either. I have an accessory, my favorite accessory. It's just new stuff. Snakes for Hair's new tarot, Marlena said. I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I have seen it. It is good. It's a little iffy, but I'll get it at some point.
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite tarot accessories at the moment are the extras that came with the tarot Sirena or Sirena, however you want to pronounce that. Look at this bag. That's not beautiful. And it's like an orange velvet, and the inside is like a pink satin, which we love.
Wait, so is it kind of stiff right now? Oh my god, the inside. What the wow.
Like it's like, it's just velvet. And then there's a mat, a reading mat, which is like very wrinkled because I haven't, it hasn't like relaxed. But is that not?
Wait, Johnny's saying she might get into the deck mod business after grad school.
Johnny, do it.
Johnny, I need. Okay, Johnny, your creativity oracle. You need to just crank those out.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So these are my favorite tarot accessories at the moment.
Those are so beautiful. Wow. Wait, and that's who did that deck? The
Tarot Serena. So this was a Kickstarter. It's right here. And
isn't the person who did?
Yeah, it's Mr. Freeborg. Freiburg.
I see. I just want the accessories. I wasn't into the deck, but
I really like the deck.
Show me.
You see?
I feel like you like a mermaid deck too. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's a mermaid deck.
Yeah.
The backs are really pretty too. There's a lot of like nudity in it,
Okay, well, don't show it.
which I love.
Yeah.
Butts.
The AI bots will.
This one's cool.
I feel like the colors, like, do they look kind of muddy or like I
They are a little muddy. This is the back.
Yeah, so I don't have a lot of decks. I feel like that is something about like a deck aesthetic for me where I do like things that look a little bit older, but I don't end up using those decks very often.
Yeah, I wish it was more of like a Little Mermaid color scheme, like a soft pastel.
Yeah.
I do like the sunsetty kind of vibe, but there are some like this. But see, it still is. It has gray in it. You know, like it's not the most. You know, gosh, my camera's so bad. I really apologize. Next time I'll use my phone.
It's okay.
But that's my mod. I mean, my favorite accessories of the moment. Okay, should I go? Let's see.
Yeah,
favorite deck backs. Okay, I picked 2, and these will be easy and fast because they're just backs. I picked 2 of like decks that I've had for a minute, and 2 of like brand new decks I haven't used at all that I just love the backs. So the first 2 are the Sistine, obviously, and the Habitat Charm, which these are my favorite backs ever. I've talked about this before. I love these. And then the other 2 are both Vermilion collection decks. They are the Retro Impression and the Phantasm of Life, which I'm obsessed with right now. I mean, I just got it, but I'll show you the backs for these. This one is just Coquette, like Dreams.
Now I'm thinking about the Kitten Nugget backs too.
Those ones are very good. Yeah, they're very beautiful.
And they feel like this though because they're, I mean, obviously different, but like the gilding and like, I don't know, just pleasant.
Yeah, the Retro Impression remind me of like 80s chinoiserie. And then these are just like so sweet. So sweet.
Erin, what do you think of these backs? I don't know.
Does she hate them? Is Erin a backs person?
No, I just want to know what you think.
I love these.
Hi, Lennon.
These are prettier in person, the Retro Impression. They're really beautiful. These are coming across good, but these ones are prettier in person. But anyway, those are my faves at the moment.
Erin likes the cherry one especially. Thanks, Erin.
Lennon said jumping on to say hey. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Tamara and Sistine are probably my favorite decks this year. Well, look at me. Love that. Okay, what are yours?
Okay. Actually, I've already shown this, so people have watched a video that I've made recently. They know. And these are my favorite. It's also a pairing that I'm obsessed with currently. Hold on, let me get them out.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to have them come out at the same time. No, this one's in like 3 boxes.
A double reveal.
It's very annoying when there's a box in a box. And yeah,
I am not usually into a gingham back because Erin's talking about the gingham back of the Habitat Charm, but it's sheer black ribbon. It's so feminine and classic and like luxurious. Like that's what gets me. It's so I don't know. It just reminds me of like 1950s for some reason. Maybe it's because it's gingham. But
is Eli in the kitchen?
Yes. Sorry. Hold on.
Eli.
He's
okay.
Cooking.
Sorry.
It's loud in the kitchen.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous together.
Yeah. So this is the Queer Tarot. And then this is the Angel Number Oracle. And I'm obsessed with them. Look at the back.
I have wanted the Queer Tarot for so long.
It's really good. I love it. And these read really, really well together.
You know what? I'm gonna grab some headphones so it has a mic so we don't get as much background noise.
Yeah,
So
I don't want
keep
to not be making food for you.
going.
Okay. Anyway, I've been pairing these a lot, especially during Tarot Club. These are decks that I will bring to that, and it's just always so good. There was a card pull that I did, and this one was Make a Wish, and then this one was maybe like the Ace of Pentacles, and then I don't know, it was, I just had it I don't like, I hate when she leaves me alone. Like, come back. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, the backs. So we could just do like a whole, I think I've done this in a video already actually, where we could just do a whole flip through of just the backs. Oh, also best backs of the year, hands down, Joniki's Creativity Oracle mod. Amazing. I love it so much. When she was here, I looked at every single bag. What?
Have I seen those backs? What do they look like?
Oh, you sound like you're really far away now.
Oh, shoot.
It's kind of,
can you hear me?
Kind of funny. Like you fell down a well. Please stop.
Is that worse?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Does it sound like, wait for anyone else? Okay, we have to link the creativity mod in this video description. Okay, yeah. When we do it, because I'm obsessed with that's the backs of the year for me. I forgot which one was my favorite one. My favorite back. Oh, you sound fine, just bad to me.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, cool.
I love these decks together. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, I really like them so much. I can't take credit for that. My Tarot Club co-host like pulled those from my pile and put them together, and I was like, amazing. Like obvious, amazing. But the backs, it's my favorite. I'm using it all the time. Anyway.
I really need the queer tarot. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I wanted it. I don't know, like, and then it was like out of stock for a while. I couldn't get it.
I think that when I first got it, I really didn't like how like the people's lips aren't like outlined.
Okay.
And I was
that
like,
is so specific, but I feel you.
I just, I don't know. It was really tough for me, but I actually don't care at all now. And I think it's amazing.
Way cute.
I like it. And it reads really well. And it reads really well with the Angel Number Oracle, which was also a deck that is probably not my style typically. And I don't remember where I saw it. And I just randomly got it. And I really like it.
Love it.
I highly recommend. And they're mass market, We're entering the mass market era for me.
That's what I need to be in this year. Like everyone needs to cool it on their cool like indie decks because my wallet can't handle it. I need to catch up on some mass market like gems,
I feel like I'm just gonna buy both.
I haven't purchased a mass market in a long time. I mean, I guess like Goblin, it's like once in a very, very blue moon, like very rarely. And there are a bunch on my list. I actually am meaning to do a mass market wish list video.
Yeah.
I actually found an old like note in my phone that had a ton of hashtags I wanted to do VRs to, and they're like exciting me. Like I want to, like I had lost it and didn't really have a lot of ideas, and like now I have a ton of ideas. So I'm excited.
Please make videos because sometimes I need,
It makes me happy. Like that's why we all do it, right?
Tarot Geek says I wasn't buying mass market decks, but there's so many good ones now and such good quality. Yeah, I agree. That's how I actually did. This is one of my newer decks too. I ended up getting this one. I think it's so cute.
I want that one.
Much. And then there's a few other mass market ones out recently, and then some older ones too that I want. But the recent ones, it's like almost hard to keep up because a lot of them look so good. And I think
for me, go ahead.
No, just this. Amazing. The book's cute.
For me, it's like, it's not just the quality, it's the design. Right. It's like the art direction. Always, you can usually tell that something's mass market. And when something like the queer tarot went mass market, like looks pretty indie still, or like there are certain publishers that do more indie looking mass market decks, right? So that's kind of what kills it for me, is the art direction, the graphic design, like the overall composition of the card. Yeah, like I don't know, there's always a difference, or not always, but I tend to just gravitate towards like reading with indies because of that. But there are a ton of mass market decks where I really like the art or the theming. Speaking of theming, that's the next prompt. If you want to.
Do I have to do it?
I can do it first if you want a minute.
I feel like I read that and was like, I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, I'll do one, and then you can tell me what you think. I have 2 decks. Both are Kickstarters that came in this past month. And the first one you've already featured on your channel, which is the Cerulean Sequence. I think this theme for a deck is incredible. I think I agree with a lot of things that you said in your video, that like it reminds you of like being a kid and like the kind of themes and like doodles that you would make as a kid. Excuse me. Or the kinds of like books we would read about, you know, like Nancy Drew or other things where you're decoding things like Harriet the Spy. Like,
amazing. I love, those are like 2 of my favorite childhood things.
Did you detective? Sorry, go ahead.
Did you the little symbols spell stuff out? Did you?
I haven't decoded anything yet.
Don't do it.
Oh, is it bad?
I did it. I don't know. I was just like, okay.
I also very, very, very much love the color that's being used. Yeah. I love that it's in pencil. Everything about the design and the conception of this, like, appeals to me. I think it was so on point. The drawings are so good. I don't know. Like, this really unlocks like a compartment in my brain that existed that like I didn't know needed to be like scratched. I don't know. Does that make sense?
No, it does. I agree. Also, I really like that deck. I think it's beautiful. I like, the other thing I like about it too, and this is why I would say don't decode it. It's like the mystery of it, you know, like it's like a part of a mystery. And I think that just looking at it without knowing the you know, what the little symbols spell out, you can kind of gather what they might mean anyway. And so it's not necessary. And I don't know. I luckily don't remember what they are.
I love these little glasses. They kind of remind me of like, who wore these? Like the Magic School Bus or something, where they had to wear these one time, or
or
I don't know.
The one kid who also, like, got left behind, or like in the stomach or something, like.
And this is totally random, but and it's a different thing altogether, but the feeling that it gives me, or like the excitement of like an adventure or a mystery, or just like accessible childlike wonder. There was a video game that I used to play. It was a PC game, and it was by, I believe, Purple Moon Studios, which is like a defunct video game company. And it was, oh my gosh, the main character was like Rocket. It was like Rocket goes to school, or Rocket's big party. And you were like this 12-year-old girl. It was like cartoon illustrated, very cute. And it was like a choose your own adventure. So it was a narrative game, like, and like a story. I don't know I'm not like into the gaming world, so I don't know all of the like verbiage, but you would like go to school, meet the mean girl, meet the nerd, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you would have like different choices of like what steps you were going to take or what you were going to say back to them. And it like very much altered the story and like where you ended up at the end. Right. Yeah. And so you could replay it and like do different things. And it was so 1998 coded. Like it was so good. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. I don't know. It gives me the same feeling. I love it.
I think this deck does have that sort of like, that like 90s like show, like kids. I feel like there was a lot of like mystery, like, or like I can't think of things right now, but just like trying to figure something out, you know, being clever.
Yeah. And then the other deck that I chose for like good theming was the Phantasm of Life. This is based on like the kind of mid-century, maybe even before that, like 30s, 40s, 50s. And it's just like vintage inspired in color and design. And you can really tell, and there isn't really anything else I have like it that is so classic, like 40s, 50s illustration style, like storybook, or I don't know how to explain it. The clothing, the color, like they talk about it in the book that it's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very RWS. I just like love it so much. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what is it?
Phantasm of Life by Vermilion Collection.
Oh, Vermilion Collection. I feel like they're coming up. Like a lot of their decks are like, I'm seeing them a lot lately, which is cool.
I just got this retro impression and a Secret Mirror. I haven't received Secret Mirror yet. It's in transit, but
they're really.
I love it. Let's see. Like, oh my gosh, it's so sweet. We know that I love like a storybook, and I don't know, just like very classic, very vintage. You know what I find? Go ahead.
The only one I have is this one. Wait, I'm never gonna be able to find
Vermilion?
Yeah, I have the house one. That one. Do you know what I mean? The doll one, the haunted weird doll one.
Like,
I don't remember what it's called. I just saw it. Oh no. The
Vacant House.
Yeah.
I have Vacant House too, and I like this better.
That's interesting. Like, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. Because it's kind of reminding me of it a little bit, but
like this is very Vacant House.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love this double.
I think that this one has a little bit more. It's like a little bit more vibrant, or like, and like less. It's almost like less busy or something. There's more.
And it's more like true to life.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Like Vacant House is like haunted doll, like attic, and this is like vintage, mundane life. Mm-hmm, maybe with some fantasy sprinkled in, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm obsessed. I'm definitely going to do a video on this one because I love it so much.
Please.
It's called Phantasm of Life. Oh, somebody responded. Of course, Rosebay did. Rosebay, are you going to get this one? I know that like Vacant House is one of Rosebay's like soul decks.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, if I'm over speaking, please correct me, Rosebay. But I remember you really liked that one. I do too.
I'm gonna pass on this one because I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Marlena just looked at the video game, Rocket's New School. I really want to rebuy that game. I had so much fun playing it.
You should do it. It's for the winter, you know, chill out.
Yeah, my stepdad like is an engineer, and so I moved in. Like my mom and I moved into his house when, like, in 1993. No, early 94. And not many people I knew had like home computers, you know, and he had a computer and he built me a computer and then bought me a bunch of like CD-ROM games. And it was so cool.
Rosebay's gonna get it. That's all I read.
Wait, I feel like I need my glasses. I'm like old. Oh, on the fence. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So picky about the
eventually.
I think that like I'm less spoopy, so I think that's why I love Phantasm of Life more. It just reminds me of like 1950s movies, like The Five Pennies with Danny Kaye. And like, I don't know, it's so me. I feel like it's a me deck. I don't know. Okay, so next prompt is
deck you love.
Yep.
Deck in love with.
What are you in love with?
Okay, you guys, that makes me want to cry right now. I'm like so hormonal, and I'm like, oh my god, just thinking about all the decks that I love, impossible. I couldn't choose. That's so rude.
Do you have like one around you that you're in love with, that you're like currently in love with?
Well, I don't know. I feel like that would be the Sacred Rose, which I've already shown.
Mm-hmm.
This one I always love. I've been using this one a lot too. It's the
Is that Elf of Heaven?
Yeah. I love it so much.
I just got it.
Pull it out. Let's see.
No, it hasn't come yet, but I just got it.
Yeah, no, I love this deck so much. This is probably the deck that I fall back on. Like, this is the one where I'm like, I don't know what deck I want to use. I just end up using this one.
I love this deck.
I keep thinking I hear like a cat meowing, but
it is, and Eli's going to get her right now. This is what she does when she's in heat. She just meows at the door.
My baby's also making weird noises downstairs.
I'm just failing everyone on every level. My videos, my sounds. So sorry.
I also really love this deck this year, the Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. I don't
know. Ooh.
Like this one.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I can't get the book out. I mean, I just need like a pen or something, but I've never looked at the book ever because I can't get it out. But I just think it's really beautiful. And this one I think might fall into like the subcategory of like not really my aesthetic also, but I think it is. I don't know. I feel like it's not like a lot of the other decks that I have. But maybe it is. I don't know. I really love this one so much.
No, I can see like that one is really good. It's not my style either, but I could see that being an exception, you know?
Yeah, I really like it so much. And it's just been like sometimes there's been like really raw moments or something, and it'll be a deck like this. And I'm just going to show a bunch of decks during this segment. I also have this for pairings, I guess. This little pouch has some deck pairings that I was doing a lot of. It was these three. And this one's in here too. This one that I never remember the name of. I love this deck. I think I should leave it out. It might be too depressing right now, actually, but I've been really like one of my goals for this year, one of my like tarot goals was to try to like figure out how to use some of these oracle decks that I have that I don't use enough of.
Yeah.
And like decide if I wanted to get rid of them. Just like there's 3 of them, and the Faceted Garden was one of them, and I really ended up like loving it so much. Yeah, I really love this deck. I did get rid of the other one, the Illuminated Earth. I gave that to my tarot co-host. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, I've thought about it, and I should because she does like it. So the part of like learning to love this deck was finding pairings for it, and I was pairing it with the Black Lily a lot, which is another deck that I love that I feel like I don't, I don't
use that one very much, but I do love it.
It's so good. And then this was another deck that I really like. This one reminds me of the person I live with. Like this is like the deck that
I love that Ace of Pentacles so much. It's so funny. I just filmed a video and I keep like doubting that I posted it. I posted my 6th collection video, right?
I don't think so. I think it's just the 5th one. I think so. I don't know. I watched it.
I don't remember. Oh my gosh, this month has been crazy. Well, I filmed it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just filmed it. And I talked about the Slow Tarot. I bought the Slow Tarot a long time ago and gave it to my mom because it wasn't hitting for me. It felt like too geeky or something. I don't know. I couldn't deal with it. And then I saw someone featuring it on their channel, and I was like, damn, I'm in a different place now. Let me see if I can. So I asked my mom for it back because she didn't use it. And I really love it. I'm glad that I got it all that time ago.
I remember the first time I saw it, it was in a YouTube live with someone who was doing they were going through each card of the deck, and I don't know how to explain this. And so like they would pull up one card, like pull a card, and then they would pull the same card from a bunch of different decks to sort of talk like as an example of like how the meaning can change based on the image. And I remember when they pulled this deck out for something in there, and I was just like, it's amazing. And I feel like I don't use it very often, but it is kind of, did you say geeky?
Yeah, it's geeky.
No, it is. And that's like why I kind of associate it with like the person I live with. And this is the deck that I'll use. Like he uses it a lot, or I'll use it when I'm reading for him or something.
And then Marlena said it's kind of too earthy. I think that's the thing for me too. I don't have a ton of earth in my chart.
The Clear Mac decks, yeah. Well, the Clear Mac decks, I don't like. Okay, so the Illuminated Earth, that's the other oracle. I don't like that one. I liked it very briefly when I first had it and used it, and then I didn't use it for years, and it's just been sitting around. But I feel like I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to keep it. I don't know. I at first I thought that I liked the words better in that one, and that this one was harder for me to like have an association with or something, or use in a reading, which is the opposite of what's ended up being true. Like this actually makes way more sense to me in a reading, which is weird. I feel like, I don't know. And I also like this one better too because the colors are a bit more saturated. I really don't. And I don't have her tarot, and I don't really like it. The thing that I don't like about her tarot is that it's actually kind of like this deck.
Wait, is that the wrong box? Or they look so similar?
What the oh my god, that's so
okay.
Good.
Marlena said that the slow tarot got controversy on tarot too because of the devil card. I think I vaguely remember that, and I love that card.
I love it too.
I love the art. I think it's gorgeous. But I understand how it could be read like in a not great way. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I get if someone looked at that and goes, "What the fuck?" You know,
I didn't get it at first because I was like, that person looks normal.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I think it's like because it's called temptation. It's like giving into like gluttony.
Yeah, I'm tempted to fuck this person.
Yeah, right. I hope that was the intention. Was like the temptation isn't becoming that person that like, and that is seen as a bad thing. It's like the temptation is living that person's life like of like hedonism, you know, or like like the lust of it all or whatever. I get it. I get the controversy, but that aside, the art in itself, that beautiful composition, I think is gorgeous. I love it.
It's nuts. It's like just the detail, you know. Anyway, I love this deck. So that's what we were talking about. I think I love so what I've done because of Tarot Club is I've moved basically in this space that I'm in. I pretty much love every single one of these decks, and it's so many. I'm really lucky, and yeah, so
cute. I love that. I'm going to be super predictable and say that the deck that I'm in love with is the Burning Tiger Tarot because it's so good.
So good.
I'll just show a few cards, but I don't know. I think it impressed me more than I expected it to when I was going through it. And I mean, everyone, like all our friends have posted about it and talked about it, and that got me really excited. And so that's why I purchased it. But I sometimes get a deck that I'm really excited about, and then I don't always. I don't know. When you get it, you love it, but it's like, okay, this is gonna sit. Like I don't use Telesma very often. I don't really know why. We
should do that as the category next. That like a deck that from this year or something that you got that wasn't as good as you thought it would be.
Didn't hit. It was a disappointment. Oh yeah, you do have. I remember you have one of those.
No, I do love this deck too. I don't think I love it as much as everyone else does, but it makes me really happy that everyone does love it.
There are just certain cards that like this one, for example, this is one of my favorite cards in the world. Like I don't know. the art of it all. Like I just love it so much.
I really love that one so much.
And then also Chanel mentioned the other day that the backs are just so good. So I have to feature the backs. This is probably one of my favorite backs too. Anyway, so yeah, this quick and easy Burning Tiger I'm in love with currently.
Oh,
Jello mold.
The creator has a tarot, an interview on Tea and Tarot. I want to watch that.
Oh, I need to watch that.
And he's looking for a US vendor.
Yay, good.
I think it's a beautiful deck for sure. I think that if I was going to pick like a collage deck this year, tarot, it would be Sistine Tarot.
The what?
The Sistine Tarot.
Oh, yeah.
That's my like.
Obviously.
That's the one. Yeah.
Love.
Maybe we should try to link like other videos that we're talking about. So maybe if we remember to try to find and then link the interview on Tea and Tarot, because that would be, because I want to watch it also. That sounds
my gosh. I have to take a photo of what's happening right now so that you guys can see later.
Please.
It's so the cat has been subdued, but it's only because like Eli's on the couch playing video games while I do this, because I live in a studio, so we don't have rooms that I can go in, right? It's like a loft. It doesn't feel like a studio. But anyway, so he has Olive like on his chest and he pulled his shirt over her. So she's like bundled. Because like when they're in heat, they like want warmth and like coziness. So
he's being so sweet.
So he's just holding her. He's got like a baby Bjorn cat like on his chest. It's so cute. Okay.
Looks like cat loves the Sistine Tarot. Yep. Yeah, number one deck this year for sure.
Yeah, so good. Rose base, the best.
Yeah.
So talented.
I know, crazy. We're so lucky. Amazing. Speaking of decks that aren't that great though, do you have any disappointments?
I don't know. You go and I'll think about it.
Okay, I have two off the top of my head. This one is the System Oracle. Ooh. Forecast and Enlighten. So I was really excited about this deck for like months and months and months. I pre-ordered it, and when I got it, I haven't used it at all. I think I used it like maybe it's another box in a box situation. That's annoying. Okay, first of all, it's kind of expensive, and I think that any other of his decks I would have actually ended up liking more. And I'm keeping it because I feel like I might come around.
I love the way it looks.
Yeah, I might come around to it. I don't know. But my main issue is that it's like way bigger than I thought it would be. So I thought it was going to be like a smaller square, a little bit smaller. And I kind of don't like the way that this larger square ends up looking with like a tarot card, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I like this. But then sometimes
it reminds me of the Enigma deck.
Yeah, it's the same creator.
Okay. That makes sense.
But the Enigma deck, I think, is actually probably something I would have preferred to get, and I'm kind of just like I'm annoyed that I didn't get that instead, because I'd been wanting that one for a while. But then this one came up, and I was like, a square, sounds cool. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I really like the images, and then sometimes the images, like, okay, maybe they don't match. Or like there'll be two cards if they're together. I'm like, the images are the opposite to me or something.
This looks like a good like altar deck. Like I could see one a week or whatever. I
really need to center my cards better, but also I need someone to use this deck and make a video about how they're using it. Like maybe Sasha might have some really good ideas.
Yeah, she always has great pairings.
Great pairings and great ideas about how it's coming up and being used in a way. And I feel like these, I don't know. I do like it, but I haven't used it.
What's the name of this one again?
It's the System Oracle.
System Oracle.
Appointment because I was so stoked for like months and months and months. And it's not like a cheap deck. So, when that happens, it's like bummer. And then I have another one.
It also looks really like
a lot of the imagery, or maybe not a lot, but some of the imagery looks really similar to Enigma. So it's like, if Enigma's more affordable and someone likes this deck, like just get the Enigma.
Well, I think the Enigma, it's I think it is not more affordable. Is it? Did someone say that
it's not? Oh, I don't know.
No,
I have
think
no idea.
I think with the Enigma, there's like 2 options for it. You can get it like just the deck, or you can get it like in a set that makes it a game, and that's appealing to me. So that's why I haven't gotten both of them. Oh, pair well with Pagan Otherworlds. That's interesting. Maybe also the Prima Materia, like 2 Oracle.
When is that coming? Wait.
Oh, their new one.
When's the new one going to be on their website?
I don't know, but I didn't back it.
The Lux.
Yeah, I need it. I need
it. I didn't back it either.
This is the System Oracle. Someone's asking again.
Yeah, there were too many Kickstarters at that time. I had to back out of like at least one, and Lux was one of them.
Yeah.
Because I knew, and I think I consulted you. I was like, what should I do? And like you and Aaron or somebody like on Discord was like, back out of the UC because it'll go on their website.
Aaron says they're not sure they're even done with the art.
Okay. Dang. Why even do the Kickstarter so early? I
have a controversial dislike.
Oh, I love it. I love when you get controversial.
It's only controversial because I feel like a lot of people like this deck. And I thought I would too. And I was excited about it.
There's so many decks everyone likes that I hate, so it's fine.
I don't like this one.
Herbal Astrology Pocket Oracle.
I actually made a whole video that I didn't put up about not liking this deck.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's usually bigger. This is the pocket version. The bigger version kind of went out of print. Or it's probably back in print. I think it's on their website. So my main issue with this one is that I just don't agree, you know? Like the whole video that I made was about, and I talked about this in another video also, that I don't know what videos are going up or not, and blah, blah, blah. But I was talking about plant decks, and I don't like this one. And just like liking them is really personal. Joanna Polish Folk Witch has a video that she put up about this topic also. Link if we remember. So yeah, I just don't. I was using it a lot. I kept it downstairs, and whenever I was downstairs, I would shuffle and like pick a card for someone, and then like try to do like mental gymnastics to make the thing match up with like the keyword. And I just don't. I don't know. I don't like it. Which is kind of a bummer because I do sort of like it looks, you know, similar to Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle art style in a way. And I don't really have a lot of decks like this. But, and I feel like I'm not usually that picky about plant decks. I actually got a new plant deck.
It's kind of like sweet and folky, you know?
Yeah. I just don't agree with the words. And I feel like a lot of them, and then the keywords also don't really match up to, like, it'll be one type of word and then another type of word.
Yeah.
Like grammatically. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't like that one. I don't like it. It sucks. I did get this plant deck and I really love it so much. It's so beautiful and cool.
Oh yeah, very. And that's even more like, that's very like 70s folk, which is cool.
Yeah, and I feel like this one is more like, it doesn't have a keyword, and that's probably why I can get along with it. And some of the plants I don't know. And the guidebook is very good. And so I think that that's just been the issue, is like, if I'm getting a plant deck, I'm going to prefer not to have a keyword on it. Unless it's like a very specific, you know, I don't know.
That one's beautiful. I really like that. I mean, it's not my style at all. I probably would never use it, but I really like looking at it.
No, I really like this one a lot.
Yeah, it's really well done.
The green really feels like really nice right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Pure Tarot said they're hand cutting all of the wood blocks for printing, so it's a long process. Okay, they're forgiven, because that's awesome. Oh, I also wanted to add, I want to shout out Moira for doing that deck mod for me. I didn't mention who did the mod.
The other thing with the hand cutting, wait, what was I going to say? long process. I mean, if it doesn't come out until 2026, that's good on the wallet, you know?
That is true. That is very true. I would prefer it to be later than sooner. I have to recover from Christmas because I gave us all the best damn Christmas ever. So.
Okay, so did you think of a deck that you were like, nah, I wasn't super into this?
No, I think that for me, it's been more the majors have been kind of disappointing. Not disappointing, like just not, I guess I had higher hopes for them. They're fine. Like I guess an example I have is the Children of Astara.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you about this one before. The majors are just like not my fave, but the minors are so good. Let me see if I can find one. Of course, like now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, these aren't bad.
I love when that happens.
And I'm seeing mostly.
Deck, it's not vintage. It's a new one. It's green gold ancestral plant spirit oracle deck.
Maybe because like, okay, it's a little bit, I mean, these are very good, but here, I'll back up. It's a little bit Dungeons and Dragons-y to me.
Yeah.
I love the art style. It's not about that. It's just like the subject kind of. And these aren't terrible ones. Like, there are probably ones that I liked less. But then when it comes to the minors, I very, very, very much liked them. I mean, these are just plant minors, but you get the picture.
Yeah.
I really liked them. So I don't know, but there were ones in here that like I liked that were, so for example, these ones are cool. Oh, this one is a perfect example of what I don't like love right here. Why can't I like figure out up and down and right and left? So the Emperor is a little bit too Dungeons and Dragons-y for me. Yeah. But these two are like face cards and they're completely great and fine. You know, like
I had the Children of Letha. Someone gave me, and I got rid of it. And I'm kind of glad I did because I feel like I would feel like I want to get all of them. Yeah. And for a while, I also didn't like the, what's it called? Like the oval. But now I kind of do. I kind of like that it's like
I love the oval. And okay, wait. Somebody said, don't say that. Okay, wait, don't worry about it. You'll probably like it. You'll probably majors. I love the minors. I love them. Like as I was flipping through, I was a little underwhelmed because they were in order. And then as soon as I hit the minors, I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not getting rid of this. Because I was really worried. Like I was like, am I going to keep this? And for me, I am. It's good. It's just the majors have some elements that like aren't my thing as much, you know? So yeah, I guess that's my only one. I mean, I had some other ones. I think like the retro impression tarot, the majors weren't thrilling me because it's very much a like RWS clone and it just like wasn't interesting or exciting to me. Like we talked about on Discord, I think like when I want to read with an RWS, I'm going to read with an RWS. Like I want something extra if you're going to do new art for, you know, other stuff. But yeah.
So something too, like in a if there's like a just one aspect of a deck that I'm not totally into, sometimes that'll switch later. So it's never like a deal breaker or like something. Yeah, you get rid of it. Yeah, I mean, like I still really like the retro impression. I think it's like I'll show you. It's kind of just like an extra version of RWS. Someone prefers the Letha to the new one. Really? Do you have that one? Yeah, I have Letha. Okay. Which do you prefer? I don't know. I mean, I love Letha because it's like very animal based and like Astara is more, it's Astara, right? Yes. Yeah, it's more plant based. So, you know me, I love an animal deck. So probably. What's everyone doing in the chat? Like some people say like, hey, I'm like cooking or cleaning. Who's like sewing a tarot bag? Yeah. I don't know what everyone's doing. Just let me know. Curious. Okay, show me. Okay, like these majors were boring the heck out of me. Hold on.
Or maybe this whole deck just like wasn't, honestly, it kind of was disappointing. The tea.
You didn't want the Seasons of the Witch Oracles because of the want to get them all thing, but did you end up getting them?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is nice.
It is nice, but it's like, I think I had seen this online and I thought, I don't know what I thought. I think I loved the flowers and the borders, and I wasn't particularly, I was like, oh, it's just so beautiful. These are all quartz. But, this is the one with the really cool, like 80s chinoiserie back, which I love.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see if there's like a good.
I feel the backs are really, really pretty, and it's kind of just the fronts are kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I guess I'll just pull it if I want an RWS. And it's also like, if you're going to redo everything, why is everybody so white?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure I love, like you showed the quartz, all the flower arranging in the back kind of looks the same.
Okay, let me see. Okay, these ones are kind of cool. I'm showing you a lot of pentacles. I don't know why I'm doing that, but.
Oh, everyone's doing cool, fun stuff.
Wait, what is everyone doing?
Amazing.
Made an omelet. Great.
I know. Yeah.
Pure Tarot says Retro Impressions is a great reader. It looks like it could be. Okay, so I like these few, and they are still very like RWS clone, but they're pretty. Just got home from facilitating a guided meditation group. Whoa, very cool.
Yeah. Goals.
I like these are some that I like. Okay. I mean, I'm giving it a chance, and I do really like the colors.
Okay, this thing happens to me where sometimes I'm like, ooh, I really need an RWS clone so badly. Like, it just happens. This year I repurchased the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. I just needed, this is like a clone, or like, I guess it's just an RWS, it's recolored. But yeah, sometimes I feel like I want that. And I have several tarot decks that are like that. So I think it has a place. You
know what's funny? Oh, for sure. It has a place, and it is like if I'm in the mood. The most beautiful or interesting card to me is one that it's like an extra special, they call it a special card that they added. And I'm like, where's this? Like, can we just do whatever this is? Like, this is cool. This is like folk tale, like,
wow, yeah.
Like folklore, it's fantasy, fairy tale stuff.
I love this.
I would much rather have this. And then they did this extra card that looks like the Hermit card, but it's not. And it's not also not in the guidebook either, which is cute.
I like that one.
Yeah. So anyway, those are my kind of disappointments.
It's fun. It's fun to be a hater sometimes.
Love the backs though. Love the backs. Which are so random. Like I don't know, are the fronts kind of 80s? I don't understand, but I'm not mad about it.
The Golden Art Nouveau, yeah, it was reminding me of that as well. I love the Golden
Art Nouveau. I have that one.
I feel like that deck is like I feel like I've said this a million times. It's like if you watch someone who reads tarot on YouTube, that's like the deck they use most often.
The one, really?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
I love that. Okay, do you have a deck you wish existed?
It says, or an out of print deck you want.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say no. All the decks.
I'm not gonna go into all the out of print decks that I want.
They're being made this year by it's the tarot creators that I love making another deck, or it's happening. Amazing. So lucky.
I have out of print decks that I want, but I think that's a different video for me. It's like I obviously I wrote down the other prompt, so I guess I was more intrigued by that.
I'm not going to share that because that's private.
Okay. I have 2 ideas off the bat, but if you want my fantasy like decks, go to my Pinterest, and I have a board called Decks I Wish Existed. And if you've watched the video that I shared those on, it's expanded. There are more images for the ones I have. There are new categories. So go to that. But the 2 off the top of my head when I read this prompt was a Studio Ghibli that's like good. like a I don't know, like a perfect Studio Ghibli, which I can't explain, but maybe I'll make a board in my Pinterest. And a Gothic cowboy deck that has like a fully fleshed out world, like a very world building Gothic cowboy. I don't want a bunch of just like portraits and a bunch of RWS clone. Like I want you to build a Gothic Western world and tell like the story of the tarot with like the world that, you know, it's in.
That's
Does
making
that
me
make sense?
think of, I wish there was like a better, no, I don't know. I like the corny, like, what's it called? Steampunk decks that I have. I actually really like those. Never mind. I was gonna say a better.
Which ones do you have?
I have two. I had like the mass market steampunk one that was like $7. Crazy.
Crazy.
And I actually like it. It's fun. And then I have like a collagey sort of corny Etsy one that someone gave me that I also really like, but I don't remember. I mean, I think they're both just called like cyberpunk tarot. I mean, steampunk tarot. There should be some more cyberpunk tarot decks too.
Yeah, and I've bought a couple of cyberpunk decks that like just didn't hit the way I wanted them to.
Yeah, I feel like they're often really like corny. It's like cyberpunk leaning into like magic, or I don't know, some sort of like tabletop card game, which
like
is
I
fun.
have the Technomage.
I don't know if I know that one.
The Technomage was a Kickstarter. I've been trying to get rid of it. If anyone wants to buy the Technomage or trade with me something, let me know. To me, it's very like Matrix, like Blade Runner-y, cyber, whatever. And I love that. But
Yeah.
For me personally, it kind of falls flat. It's just imagery. It's AI. So I understand why, like, because, you know, everyone has their feelings about AI. But it just doesn't hit for me. Like, I want more of a story. I want more of a narrative. And I don't get that with this deck.
Oh my gosh, it's too many decks. Yeah,
Okay.
I will have to look that one up. I don't know that one. Called Dark West. Wait, someone's saying something. There's a deck I backed that's a Western one, but it's dark too. Let me find out what it's called. Dark West Tarot. Maybe there's a
Ooh.
Ghibli inspired deck named the Whimsy Tarot years ago. Maybe. Have you
I've
seen
seen
that one? Everyone is
seen
all. Are you
a
kidding me?
couple.
You guys are so. This is amazing.
I know.
Islandy inspired deck. Marlena was talking about some decks that she wants to see too, like an Archie Comics one. Oh,
that would be amazing.
and 80s Blues is here.
And
amazing.
even Muppets too, I would go for that. If it was well done, I'd go for it.
I was thinking about you. Just sometimes when I see certain decks, I think of you, you know? Like I just moved this one and was like thinking about you.
I want that
anyway.
deck so badly. I need the answer deck.
It's so good. It's really good. It's a really good deck. It reads really well. Anyway.
I can't look at Sarah's Instagram stories all the time because it makes me spend money.
Mute.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I love it. Graphic novel type book. Oh, what? Dark West comes with a graphic novel type book? Okay,
that sounds cool.
I'm Googling this right now.
I can't because I'm using all the things that I could Google on to stuff.
Do you want to pull a card that sums up the year?
No.
Okay,
No,
I have one.
I will. Wait, so we know it's pull a card for the
That's later. So this is just a card that you previously yeah, it's like you choose a card.
We're pulling. Okay, no, I'm gonna pass. Or maybe like because I became a mom. I don't know, man. Whatever.
I looked at this one. I'm sorry, we're talking over each other.
No, it's
my
okay.
fault.
We're gonna do that. That happens.
I guess I'm apologizing to the audience, so they're not like getting a headache. So I looked at the Dark West. I didn't back it, but let me know have you received it already? And if you, or when you do, let me know what you think of it. Because I'll keep an eye out for like a secondhand deck or something. I have a card for this year because this year for me was a lot of highs and lows. I went to the Mediterranean for the first time. In January, I went to Utah. I think that's when we did our last stream. because my Mimi, who's my grandma, she was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer last year in December, like probably a year ago, maybe November. So we didn't know if she was going to make it through this time, like this Christmas, and she has, and she's doing pretty good for now. So that's cool. But my dad died in February out of nowhere. Just like so many ups and downs. I've had friend breakups. I've had like a lot of like body stuff coming to the realization for the past like couple 2-3 years that I've started having perimenopausal symptoms and didn't recognize it until this year. Just like things that you think are inexplicable or like that were really bringing me down. And I've like mitigated some of those where I'm feeling a lot better. But then other things are still, you know, not awesome. So just like way intense highs and lows. I think I'm in like the healthiest, strongest, most stable relationship of my life. And I'm very fulfilled and happy in that way. But between the two of us, like work has been really unpredictable and money has been unpredictable. So like just a lot of stuff. So my card for this year is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm using the Venus Morningstar deck. So it's the fate card in this deck. But this, I think, really, the wheel turns, man, and it just lands where it lands. It's been a lot. But I feel like that's been everybody, right? Like,
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like just trying not to cry.
Oh, girl, like I'm there for you.
I know. Yeah. No, it's been a really crazy year. I agree. I guess I just agree with that assessment. Like I had a baby, and then, you know, don't remember like the first 3 months of that. And then, you know, just like absolutely beautiful like memories and like all these things. And then just like the end of the year ended up being really, really hard. And it's still, the beginning of this year is still in that space.
Totally.
Yeah, and I actually was getting the Wheel of Fortune a lot as like a stalker card in like
really.
I love when I'm like pulling a card and I'm like, what does it mean?
Girl.
And then you like find, you know, you fuck around and you find out. Like,
yeah. And I was thinking about pulling the Tower for this year, but then I was like, no, like really good things have happened this year too. You have a child. You made a person. And now you have like a little best friend, you know?
Guys, he like waves at the ancestor altar in the morning. He loves waving. If you say hi, he'll just start waving. He's like, yeah, he's so cute. It's amazing.
I love it.
They just learn to do that. It's so cool. I'm not teaching him anything. He's just he's amazing. He's a genius. Actually, earlier this past month in December, I was doing like a 3-card spread, and it was like the 10 of Swords, the Death card, and then the Tower card. And I was like, oh, like, that's interesting.
Wow.
And then that was after something really bad had happened. And then something really bad happened after that too. And I was like, cool. Like, sometimes tarot's such a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
It really is. It really is.
I mean, it's just real. It's just the truth. But yeah. Anyway.
Well, we're surviving.
I feel like that reflects also like our tarot practice reflection. We kind of did it at the beginning, you know, where it's just been all over the place. I really like, after having a baby, there was like this thing that happened where I was like, I don't know, like it's just so crazy, and there's like kind of no time to process like the act of giving birth, because now you're raising a baby and it's kind of crazy. And there was just this feeling, it wasn't like I didn't have like postpartum like depression or any of these things, but I was just like, I don't know, recently the last like maybe 3 or 4 months, I've been really able to start feeling like myself and have more time. Well, also the person I live with hasn't had a job, so he's been helping me a lot. And so like, that's why I can do this right now. And so I've been able to make more time for things that are important to me and like my hobbies. So I don't know. I did have a really nice like tarot practice the last like several months, and going back to like doing tarot club again, and regardless of how the week looks, like taking a few hours out on a Saturday to get together with people in a public space and, do tarot. It's been really nice. So I just want to on to like those practices and those things.
That's awesome though. Like I'm glad that you have even if it's like a small circle, like or community thing. I would love to kind of put my feelers out in my area and see
do it. It's
what kind of thing is happening out here,
There's no one here. Like usually it's just like me and my co-host and then like the people who work at the bookstore and we just hang out and like I bring the person I live with and the baby crawls around and I give him, he has his tarot deck. It's plastic. It's the plastic RWS. And I let him chew on it.
God, what I would give for like, to be able to live close enough to like meet you at a bookstore every month. Dude. God. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be so fun. Everyone, like, listen to it. Like, that's the dream. To just do the tarot. Hold on, I have to plug in my phone.
Okay.
Boop. Did it. Okay.
So our tarot practice reflection, yeah, I told you earlier, haven't really been doing much. I have a journal that is it over here? Because it's actually very cute. Oh, I think it's in here. Hold please, 1 second. I have my pajamas on. I'm like hiding from the camera. Where is it? It's in my traveler's notebook.
What deck is everyone shuffling while they're sitting around?
Oh, wait, I think I have it here.
I'm doing the Slavic Legend Tarot.
Oh, I guess I'll show you. Maybe I'll do like in a year recap 2025 intentions video because I don't see it.
Want to see your PJs. I don't understand.
I'm wearing like gray sweatpants.
Oh, okay. I wear sweatpants all the time.
But they're also like boy sweatpants and like they have like the button in the front. So I have to make sure it's like a button.
Oh, cute.
Anyway. Okay. So pull a card for the new year or a deck that you want to use.
Or pull a card from the deck you want to use.
That's kind of what I want to do. Do you have a deck out already?
I'm already shuffling the Slavic Legends Tarot, and sure, I'll use that one this year, perhaps.
Ooh, Slavic Legends.
I'll grab a card from it. That makes me feel like I'm nervous, like my stomach dropped. I just don't like doing that, Like if I'm doing a year ahead spread, I like to do. Janaki talked about it in like a planner video from this past year. I think it was like the beginning of 2024, and it was I think or maybe it was the end of 2023 year ahead spread from 22 teachings, and I really like that one because it uses an entire deck. So you're not like I'm having a tower month. It's like there's several cards to look at, and that's my preference.
Marlena's shuffling the JK Tarot. Pure Tarot shuffling the Dream of the Nile.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll just draw a card though, I guess. So this deck I got from someone this year. 2 of Coins. Interesting.
Tarot, maybe your card can just be your energy for this live, then it isn't for the year.
Okay.
Who knows?
I actually just want to talk about this deck.
Yeah.
I think it's really beautiful. I really don't like the Devil card though.
That's very cool.
I don't know. I like it. I think it's kind of corny. But the Devil card, I think people voted on it. I've talked about this before. People voted on it, and it's like to make him look like even like hornier and sexier or something. And I'm like, I hate you guys. Like, can you not do that? I don't know. I just really, and then Joanna Polish Folk Witch has a really good video talking about this deck and the Golden Wheel. I'm just looking. I'm trying to find the horny Devil card.
I really like that.
Raise your hand in the chat if you like the horny Devil card, because I know you guys do.
Tarot Geek says the Death card is their favorite. Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
I like it
See, they
minus
love it.
the
Guys, I know you love it.
love the hot devil.
Because you're
The alternate devil in the big deck is better, Trio of Witches says.
Oh, I don't know what that looks like. I need to know. But yeah, I just think it's really cute. I like it. Some of them, like this one kind of has that, but there's a few in the back where it kind of looks like the Taroteca Studios like other decks a little bit, which I don't love. Like this one, you know. But yeah, I really like. So anyway, 2 points, cool. And there's the horny double. Marlena, Marlena, I know you like the horny double card. Okay.
Ray Ray says yes. Pure Tarot says yes. Tarot Geek says no, over the top. Miss Abyss says Dream Man.
Oh my god. I mean, so funny.
It is kind of hot. Wait, I like the waist. I like from the waist down.
That's the thing is like I'm trying to read tarot and now I'm just like
now you're suddenly turned on inexplicably.
No! I'm just curious. I'm just a little too curious about like
got it.
A not safe for work one that's just like a panned out, you know?
Yeah. I don't like the top. I don't like the skull for the head. I get it. But like I don't like it. But I don't think I'd want to know. You guys know how picky I am about like faces and people. Like I don't want to know what face they would have put on that guy.
Yeah. Marlena says I would prefer a hold on, what's it?
Chubby tatted bearded guy.
Honestly, I was like, he has no hair on his chest.
Like, yeah. We're not that age anymore. I'm not 22.
Like, is he waxing his chest in the woods? Like, why is this happening?
Okay, so the deck that I want to use this year, or one of them, is the Odyssean Tarot.
Ooh, yeah.
It just requires time and study, and that's just not what I had this year. I mean, and then if I did have time, it was like trying to recover, right? Like it was just like put something on the TV and I'm going to be horizontal, you know, like, so I'm going to pull a card. I've been shuffling. This was still in order. I had never used it.
I really like it. That was one that I was at the beginning of the year. I was pulling a card every day to like, that was sort of how I was surviving like, the tiny baby phase was I would read him. I would pull a card from that deck or a different deck that was similar and read the guidebook. It's a really good
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, he makes amazing guidebooks. I have the Shakespeare Tarot.
Yeah, so good.
Mm-hmm.
What card?
I think this is the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles.
Interesting.
I think so. It's the gold. Somebody who knows, Marlena. Is this the Pentacle? Yeah, it's the Pentacles. Six of Coins. I think that's good. That's a good card. I'm good with this. Another deck I want to use is the Venus Morningstar. I like it better than Aphrodite, to be honest.
Did you make a video?
No, I'm gonna do one. I mentioned doing it, and then somebody said there already was one, or that they had put one. Maybe it was Trio of Witches did a side-by-side. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm gonna do one too because I don't know if I need it.
Because I wanna see that.
Yeah, I don't know if I need the Aphrodite anymore because just looking at the like composition, it's cleaner, you know, and you still get that like very feminine feeling, soft romantic feeling. And some of the imagery is the same. That's what I really want to look at is like, am I getting enough difference that I can justify both? Or do I just overall like one more than the other? Which I kind of like just upon like in passing, I do like this imagery a little bit better. So we'll see. Maybe I'll
still available.
Yeah, I think so on Etsy.
Yeah, it's tempting to me also just because of the subject matter.
Yeah, it's Aphrodite Studios 333 on Etsy.
Yeah. Okay, I've got to write this down also. Because I just kind of assumed it was like out of print already or something.
Yeah, because it was a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
No, I think it's still on Etsy. I think so. Let's see. Do we need to catch up on any of these? Ruby says, Marlena, you mentioned, looking for a Latin-inspired deck. Made me think of the Latin Love Oracle, Secrets of Paradise Tarot. Have you heard of them? I haven't heard of those.
I haven't heard of those either. I'm interested.
Waxing his chest in the woods.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I do like the Slavic legends though.
No, it looks cool. I like that one too.
Yeah.
I was just talking. I definitely haven't posted the video that I keep referring to, but I was just talking about in the video I filmed yesterday that I really love Russian folklore and imagery of, like folk imagery. I just think it's so rich and beautiful, and like it's wintry and foresty, and like it's just magic. Like that's just magical, and that's what interests me about like the Slavic legends as well. That it's like that Eastern European folklore, very beautiful. Yeah, I was actually flipping through the Russian tarot St. Petersburg when I was talking about it.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Polish tarot.
Very cute. All the decks with the old-timey art have blended together for me. Yeah, I want to be really intentional about which ones I keep.
I feel like with that video, the 3 comparison ones, those were so I love that video.
I've thought that like at the end of that video, and it's funny because that was not a highly watched video. Like go watch that video if you don't know what we're talking about. But I thought that at the end of it, I could be like, oh, I'm going to get rid of one of these. And that wasn't the case. It was really interesting.
No, they feel pretty.
I don't remember which video or which deck the third one was. I'm going to look it up.
Also, you guys, I totally have another light. And I forgot to turn it on. I don't know if that. I forgot.
It's similar.
Okay, good. Because I forgot to turn it on. And then and I remembered right at the beginning though, and I was like, I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm just gonna keep it off.
Okay. My channel.
I have to because I have to put my baby. He sleeps in here. Yes. So I have to.
I mean, and we're good.
I wish you guys could all see him. He's so good. But I'm not going to put my baby on the internet because he can't consent. So.
Yeah, no, we're proud of you for that. It was Odyssean. I had Odyssean, Aphrodite, and Naked Truth.
Oh, yeah, those are all so different.
Yeah, they were so different. Yeah.
I wonder if people are going to sort of like go. Like there's so many. I feel like there's more coming too. That if people will be like, we're done with this. Yeah,
I did pass on Beautiful Rebellion. I was like, this doesn't hit. I have these other ones.
Oh, there's Lennon has a really good one that Joniki was showing too, and I think that one, I can't remember the name of it, but I really like that one's interesting to me.
Yeah, well. I mean, I feel like there's still room for them, but I think that everyone's right. Like they're saturated, and I see a lot of the same images, and that gets kind of like boring for me.
Boring, definitely, but also like confusing too, where it's like, okay, well, I've sort of understood this in this meaning or this way because of this deck, and now it's something different. I think that's totally. Like, as like Oracle works so well too, because it's, it's like the plant deck thing, right? Where you have the name of this thing, and then you have your own associations that you sort of develop based on like your understandings or experience the plant or like the myth or something. So it might work better as a tarot, but doesn't work. Way.
I agree. So I am going to, or I was thinking about filming a what I got for Christmas that is, I mean, I'm obviously going to do a decks I got for Christmas, but let me know in the chat if anyone would give a flying crap about what I got for Christmas and also what I gave people for Christmas. Because I was going to do a Patreon post about like what I gave people because I love gift giving. But I'll do a video if you guys would prefer that over a written post. So just let me know.
Erin says yes. And yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds yeah, please.
Okay, well, I'll try to film that. I think we're good. I want to wish everyone like a happy holiday and a happy new year.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being here. Let's see. There's 35. We had 42 maybe a half hour ago. I know this is like a long thing and people can't just sit.
Much. Like, I don't know. That's the thing is like and it's been so long. It's been years now that I'm like lucky enough to get to like hang out with people and be a part of this community. And like, it just, I don't know. It's like this, like life happens, right? Like we were saying.
Yeah.
And like this really grounding, like touchstone. And I'm going to cry if I say more. So shut up, Megan.
I really agree with you though. I think that like there was a big part of me this year that felt when you talk about like feeling like a fraud, like I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I don't deserve to be a part of this community. I'm not bringing anything new or interesting to the table, or like the amazing tags and like series that people have been doing about show me your practice, like don't show me your decks, show me your practice. Like, I think that's great. And like, I don't feel like super offended by that in any way, but like, I also, there's that imposter syndrome where you're like, well, the decks are all I have right now because I don't have a practice right now, you know, like, but I feel held.
Yeah.
I do, because like people like, you know, I've talked about it in like the last video I posted, and people who are amazing, like Marlena, are like, no, we value you. Like, we're happy you're here. Like, when sometimes I feel like my content can be more fluff than other people's. And depth is such a thing that like I really value. So it's really nice to see people see the depth, you know, that I have, even if I'm not talking about deep practice work, you know?
I don't know, man. I say this all the time and it's true. Just like an interest in beauty isn't trivial. Like if people see that and appreciate that, then like that's their problem, you know?
It's so true.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. And never feel like you're not contributing something, because you absolutely are.
Well, and like beauty and art is such a like important part of society, right? And culture.
And whenever a video is being made, it's someone sharing that perspective. And it's always like valuable to gain another viewpoint on something.
And you know what I tell people too? And you can argue like that making a video or content creation, when is it art, when is it not? But that's irrelevant. When I talk to my friends who like make art and they are unhappy with it, or like they're like, I'm not good enough. And it's just like, don't make art for anybody but yourself. Just make it for the sake of the process and because you have to get it out of you. And it's like, so if no one watches my videos, but I have fun like doing it, or it's even if it's like a compulsion or just like cathartic, and it's just like a way to get things out into the world and speak to the void, then like, why not, you know?
Absolutely. I make videos all the time where I'm just like, and I don't put them up because I just like have to say, like, feel like I have to say something or just like talk through something, and it's so helpful.
Yeah,
to do that.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you wanted to do this with me. And like, I always have the most fun. So let's not wait 11 months until the next one. Okay.
We might have to, but yeah, maybe.
You're like, my life plans are lifing and planning.
A lot going on with like the stuff, you know, but yeah, I it's so fun. Like I could not do this with anyone else, but I want to do this with everyone.
Yeah, let's do like, I want to get Rose Bay on here and Joniki and like, let's go.
Everyone.
Yeah. We have a long list of people we could do this with. So, hey, hit me up on Instagram or on here if you want to do a live with us, and we can rotate. Meg, you can tap out if like, you know. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great day.
All right, bye. I love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.